Point to me. Yeah, it takes about 2 minutes.
Cardinal Sports Network brings you this special presentation. Event coverage starts now.
So we'll have to see if Trinity Valley comes out in the trapping press that they were so successful in their victory over Lamar last week. They came out and gave Lamar quite a few problems. But that was a good game last week. No team, I think, ever had a lead of more than 5 or 6 points. And just an exciting game that the Cardinals came back and won in overtime. And no surprise that Lee gets the tip, and that looks like something that Our Lady Cards might do.
Yeah, it surely does.
And Lee comes out with the press, and we'll see how Trinity Valley handles the press. A lot of times teams that press don't like to be pressed. Good work underneath, and a good tip by J.C. Washington after he missed his initial shot.
I would tell you, J.C. is actually, he's a hard worker. Even though he's undersized, he's really tough down there. First 3.
3 points by number 44, Andre Edwards. Now, we said Trinity Valley is the team that likes to shoot the ball from outside, but Lee makes the first 3 tonight. Leon Gilmore tries a shot. You probably expect Lee to control the boards with their size. And they out-rebound their opponents by almost by 20 rebounds per game.
Yeah,
they average 46 rebounds a game.
But like you said, teams that like to press, they don't want to get pressed.
Teams just kind of getting kissed into each other, feeling each other out. Almost a turnover there, long cross-court pass. Josh Robinson had struggled at the Lamar game and was hoping to see him get off to a good start tonight, but not that time.
It is a charge. I could see that coming.
Yeah, JC got in there and established position outside the protected arc. Good call that time. I think that was pretty obvious. Second team foul for Lee. And number 4, Tony Farmer, already with 2 fouls. Yeah. Don't know if that ball got tipped or if it must have got tipped. Either that or it was just a bad off-his shot.
This is where we got to take advantage right now. That's what we got to do right there. We got to run and attack that press.
Yeah, if you're going to play against bigger size guys, you got to be able to beat them with your quickness. And that time, Leon did a good job of getting up the court and got the and one opportunity here.
Leon has been having a great season. He's been playing really solid for the Cardinals.
Leon shooting 60% from the free throw line. You know, one of the people that I was surprised at their free throw percentage when I was looking at the stats, Gerald, and that was at Josh. And he only shoots, Josh Robinson, he only shoots 43% from the free throw stripe. And
that's a travel.
Got a turnover, first one for the Cardinals tonight. Last week, Josh, he wasn't hitting his three-pointers, so he did a lot of driving to the basket. And that's what you got to do. If your outside shot's not falling, then you drive and you play good defense. You do other ways to help your team. Good fake that time by Duop Reith.
Yeah,
but
you
he missed.
got to finish that dunk.
Got to finish that dunk.
Got to finish that dunk.
Cardinals got lucky on that one.
Well, the press isn't affecting us that much at all.
So far, it hasn't affected us. I'd like to see how we do on them. And that time, Duop
Turnover.
and intimidated the inside game of Trinity Valley. Good dish by Josh that time, and I thought they might have got him for offensive goal interference that time. It was close.
Yeah, it was close there. He caught it right coming off the rim.
You've seen a double team down on Duop, and they're going to have to do that. Good defense that time, collapsing defense on the inside game of the Running Rebels. As I mentioned, Coach Champagne has been there for 21 years. He's also their the athletic director. Chris Bauman in his 4th year, the record of 93-25 tonight at Trinity Valley.
He's done a great job since we've been here.
Well,
there we go.
That's a good shot by Josh Stant.
There we go.
Well, I think the last time that Trinity Valley had been to the national tournament was 1999, and now they've been 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
On the men's side.
Yes.
Women go pretty regularly.
Yeah, that's a normal thing for us. It's, expectations is what we do.
Now, you told me, Gerald, that you talked to Coach Champagne before the game, and the starting point guard, Tim Coleman, who was their leading scorer, had separated his shoulder and was out.
That was versus Panola.
And I'm sure that hurts them, especially on the guard-oriented offense that Trinity Valley runs. Kind of had to put that one up as time was running out. Leon Gilmore now with 4 points.
Yeah, we scored that in about every bit of 5 or 6 seconds. We scored that ball.
And that's what you got to do. You got to get down here before there are big guys set up. And you can see probably why they don't shoot a lot of outside shots. They're not connecting very many. They only shoot 35% from three-point, which is not bad. Excuse me, 27%. 27%. It's not great.
No,
you like to shoot over 30% from three. Could have got charged with a push on the back that time. Got lucky that he did, and it was Leon. Lee getting a lot of offensive opportunities, and he didn't miss that. Duop didn't miss that one.
Nope. Second chance baskets. Cannot give Lee second chance baskets.
And that's what Lee's so strong on. They
will crash the offensive boards.
Coach Bauman calling a timeout there, admonishing his team about the lack of screening out, blocking out on the defensive end, giving up too many opportunities.
Yeah, you can't give Lee second chance opportunities.
I did not explain Benny Rogers' absence tonight. We extend our sympathies to Benny and his family on the loss of his mother. She'd been battling cancer for a long time, and we certainly want to let Benny know that our thoughts and prayers with him and his family. He's probably watching tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Lady Cards love him to death, so we really, our prayers are out to his family. They got to move the ball a little bit more quicker. There you go. There you go.
That's a good look outside that time.
Ball never touched the ground.
It's the way you like to see your team work the ball around, find that open shot until you get it inside. Well, we caught the ball and stole it and threw it away. Got to take care of the ball. Trinity Valley content to stay in a 2-3 zone defense, and they're going to, second time in a row, Lee turns it over. Hiram Edwards, outstanding point guard from Chicago, Illinois. Good drive that time, and he can get down the court quick.
Yeah, and actually it was a good stop, clean stop.
There's another turnover.
Here we go.
Oh, good feed that time. Champagne, yes, he's wanting a timeout to settle his team down. They've been down the court 3 consecutive times, turned the ball over. And Trinity Valley has the potential, the talent to quickly blow out a team.
Yeah, we call those stops scores and stops.
Hey, look who's just came in the door over there under
oh, yeah. Michael Landers, Coach Landers.
Coach Landers, he's got his name up here on a couple of banners.
Oh, yeah.
On the women's side.
Yes, sir.
And he's done outstanding over at Navarra. Like I said earlier, they are 7-0, leading the North Zone. Trinity Valley trying to match them. And I think I think you'd have to say that in the North Zone, they're the 2 top teams
Top
to.
teams, yeah. I spent some time with Coach Landers a couple months ago and talked basketball. He's very knowledgeable and taught me a lot.
He's still, as long as the Lady Cards, he's fine with helping us out.
Yes.
He's always got a soft spot in his heart for them. Of course, he and his wife, Kenya, coached national championship undefeated team here in 2011 and 12.
Well, Lee is only getting 1 shot right now. And then now they switch to man-to-man.
Well, it seems like we've done a little bit better rebounding since Coach Dahlman had talked to the team. Now, Lee had Navarro down at Corsicana, I believe. But Navarro came back and won that game. Navarro has that tendency to do that. They can get down but come back. They never give up. There's another turnover. Trinity Valley. I think right now Trinity Valley's guards are really upsetting and causing a lot of problems.
Yeah, the zone has got Lee a little flustered right now. And they're trying to throw over the top of everything. And right now we're getting our fingers and we're tipping everything up there. And then we're getting easy breakout scores.
Hiram Edwards, one of our better free throw shooters. He shoots almost 90% from the free throw line.
And that's what you want your point guard to shoot.
And I must have jinxed him. Trinity Valley men kind of anxiously waiting for the polls to come out tomorrow, Gerald.
Yeah, they should be ranked number 1 in the country, I'm thinking, if Hutchinson lost.
Hutchinson did lose last week. So the men are expecting if they can, well, I guess the voting occurred today, so despite whatever happens here tonight, but we hope that we win tonight and we have a good chance that we'll be number 1 in the men's poll tomorrow, and then Wednesday it's a possibility that the women might be number 1. So we might have the number 1 team on the men and women's side.
Yeah, that would probably be a first in Cardinal history.
Probably so, yeah.
During the season.
During the season. I think the men have been ranked number 1 in a preseason poll before, but not during the season. The women's side, the Salt Lake City team that beat us early this year, lost up at
CSI.
Yeah.
And then CSI turned around and lost to Snow.
That was surprising because Snow at home. That was at CSI. So, but Gulf Coast pulled one out. I was watching the Gulf Coast game, and they, well, let me just say this: Northwest Florida snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory. And they've got They had Brandon trapped over there in a place you don't want to stop.
Yeah.
They always tell you players don't stop there in the corner right after you cross the.
Yeah, he stopped in. I call that the hot spot.
Yeah. Trinity Valley's jumped up to a 14-point lead. And now they're forced another turnover. Stifling defense. They've got a good job of defending tonight. One of the things that Lamar really caused us problems with, Gerald, the last week was the three-point shooting capability of Lamar.
Yeah.
And it was raining threes all night last week. Trinity Valley doing a great job of defending tonight, causing lots of turnovers. And Coach Champagne.
This is called his first full timeout. This is the second timeout for the half.
Now they're showing that timeout was called by Trinity Valley, I think, unless the scoreboard is wrong.
But what's amazing is the run that Trinity Valley is making that Lee can't even answer right now. We're just on a good flow.
Yep. Last week we had the Cardettes here, and they provided a little bit of relief. I could sit back and watch them, but they're not here. So I told Darla Mansfield, the Cardette director, since the Cardettes weren't here, if she could come out and perform for us. I do not see her here tonight. But the cheer team's back. We're glad to see them. I know they're training for another run at a national championship competition down in Daytona, Florida.
Yeah.
That'll happen in April.
The Lady Cards, our Cardinals, they love the cheerleaders. They are just one big happy family. They just get along well with everybody. They bring so much energy to these games. You got the lob right there.
Lee's come out in a man-to-man now. And we
One turnover.
Yep. Oh, good
Great
block.
defense, Josh. Great defense.
Good job of getting back on defense that time by the Cardinals. And Lee is just cold right now.
Yeah,
If they're not turning over the ball, they're not making their shots.
They can't buy a basket right now.
Always like how the other teams come in and support. Good power move that time by Isaac Allen.
Yeah,
He's kind of our answer to their big guys inside. Isaac, a big 6'10" guy, forward from Mesa, Arizona.
And Isaac's picked it up the last couple games since they've been back from semester.
Yeah, he had a good game against Lamar last week. Came in and gave us a lot of good minutes after JC had fouled out. But I was mentioning the women's basketball team over there. I like the way that all the teams support each other, and certainly the women's basketball team always supporting the men and vice versa. And I can't wait till the students get back. We'll have the gym rocking and rolling.
I agree.
Probably for the TJC game. That's on January the 20th. And I think that's our next scheduled webcast. The game Wednesday night against Panola that is here will be just radio only. And you can listen to that on kcklfm.com. Oh, that was an impressive drive by Duop. Big guy bringing the ball down the court. Handles the ball pretty good for a big guy.
Yep, I agree. The only way Lee is scoring now is off of our turnovers.
Yeah, I had a good fast break that time, and we've had a couple of turnovers the last two times down the court. Still, I think Coach Buckett's got to be pretty pleased with the performance so far in the game. Lee coming back with her press. But as we have seen so far, it hasn't really been effective. It's just a man, pickup man, I guess, full court, not really a true full court press. Howard decided he didn't want to challenge Duop in there. Duop's down here trying to, Heath's trying to lead the fast break. They didn't see him.
Yeah. That was an offensive foul on Duop.
He hooked him, it looked like.
Yep.
That's his first foul. Team's 5th.
This has been a pretty foul-free half so far. Haven't fouled a ton.
Josh Robinson, only Trinity Valley player
Oh, wow.
with 2 fouls so far, I think.
Great ball movement by Trinity Valley. When we move the ball, they look extremely well.
And Malik Anderson, the 6'8" freshman out of Los Angeles, picked up the foul that time. That's his first, team 6th.
Yeah. They just gave Coach Roy, Coach Champagne, a warning.
Was he trying to encourage them a little bit, the officials, or
Yeah, I think he was.
trying to help them out a little bit?
He's a little frustrated, I can tell, just with his body language.
Well, you know, sometimes coaches will intentionally pick up a technical foul to try to get their guys going a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think I've ever had to see you do that. You're one of the things I really appreciate Coach Gerald is his courtside demeanor. And
Well, I've always been a fan of if you don't bother the referees when you need something, they may give it to you.
yeah, if you're constantly harping on them, they're less likely to. Oh, Leon missed a couple of chippies there. And then Liam commits another turnover. I don't know how many turnovers they had. I wish we had a stat sheet, but they've got at least, I bet, 10, Gerald.
I'm thinking 10 or more.
I remember watching a game in Tallahassee, and Teresa Atkinson was coaching, and I could tell that she was wanting to get a technical foul, and she was talking to the referees, and they never would give her one. And I got to her after the game. I said, if you want a technical foul, just get out on the court, and they'll give you a technical foul.
Yep, if you go far enough out there, they'll give you
Yeah.
one. Great screen by Steven. Strong shot by JC. Strong.
Good move that time, and JC now has 5 points. Leading Trinity Valley, he and Hiron Edwards both with 5 right now. Duop Heath leading the Lee Rebels. He's got 7. Gonna put Brandon Jenkins to the line. Brandon is a 62% free throw shooter.
You got 33 less than Gordon checking in now. So once again, they go with a big lineup.
That big lineup has not worked out so far for them. Lee still in their man-to-man. They found that to be a little bit better, more successful than their zone.
Three-point shot by JC. He's in a good flow right now.
Yes, nice follow through there.
Yes, good start for him.
8 points for JC now. Biggest lead, I believe, now. I think 15 points has been our biggest lead.
Another turnover.
And our guards are just blowing right by them. You would think somebody not dribbling the ball could run faster than somebody dribbling the ball. But with the speed of our guards and Stephen Edwards, the 6'2" sophomore out of Muskogee, checked in a little while ago. Got Hiron Edwards in there at the free throw line now for shooting 2. I guess it's a 1-and-1.
Oh yeah, it's 1-and-1. I saw the 6th foul. I didn't know he was on the bonus yet.
It was in the bonus.
And the good thing is the Cardinals, we're not fouling. We've only got 14 fouls.
Yeah, right. That time, Hiron hits both.
And we switched up presses. Now we're in a diamond.
Lead up to 17 now.
Yeah. That's a nice shot by
You know, the good thing about Dewalt Heath there, he can go inside and outside, and I don't know how far he can go out. I don't know if he can shoot a 3 or not, but that was about a good 15-footer that he shot there at that time. Lee College out of Baytown, Texas, down in the Houston area. And that time Leon made a bad mistake of reaching in. And he knows it. Lets the official knows he made a good call, right call. That's Leon's first foul, team 5th.
But that was great offense execution for the Cardinals. We just got to finish that. But they moved the ball extremely well.
Trinity Valley's been in that 2-3 zone, I think, the whole time. And just good defense.
Yeah.
Forced another turnover.
Another turnover. Now Coach Buckets is playing with 2 point guards with Steven in there and Hiram.
They're pretty similar in physical size and speed. Both of them very good three-point shooters. Patting on the head, does that mean it's going to be you? Nope. I saw, oh, good pass.
Oh,
Good look that time by Leon Gilmore to find J.C. Washington coming down the lane, and Lee's just kind of flat-footed.
Yep. Another turnover.
And another timeout by Coach Champagne, 32nd.
We're just playing with such good energy, and they're having fun out there.
Well, and I just kind of wonder, you know, Lee had a game Saturday. It was at home against Panola. Panola, better team this year. So they've had 1 day of rest. And I'm thinking that may be affecting, and plus it's a long trip up here.
Yeah, it is a long trip.
Trinity Valley, last game they played was last Wednesday. So they've had several days off here, ready to play. Yeah, it may affect Trinity Valley Monday night when Panola comes over here. But right now I think it's just a fatigue factor maybe for Lee.
Yeah, they're turning the ball over too much, I think, and we're capitalizing off all their turnovers. Right now, Lee doesn't have an answer for Trinity Valley.
Neither on the offensive or defensive end.
Correct.
And I thought, you know, going into this might be a close game, and you know, it's not over by a long shot.
Oh, it's still a second half.
Yep. Still 7 minutes to go in this half. And they're going to get Hiron for a hand check this time. Second personal foul on Hiron. They may be wanting to bring him out. Don't see any action yet on the bench. Too late. 6th foul. Next foul put Lee in the 1-and-1.
Another turnover.
You know, one of the things usually on a zone like that, you like to see, I think, and you probably agree with this, that to see your guards try to penetrate instead of passing the ball.
Yep.
Penetrate in and then try to dish off.
You got to attack the gaps.
Yeah, exactly. And certainly they have the size inside to dish off if they could find if they could get in there. But they haven't even tried to penetrate, I don't think, very much at all.
Yeah, you know what? That zone is protected. Hiram just picked up his second foul, but that zone protects them a little bit. So they can probably keep him in a little bit longer.
Well, with a big 19-point lead, would you want to do that, or just try to think maybe about going ahead and pulling them out for a little bit?
Well, they're in a good flow, and he's about to shoot some free throws, so maybe we'll sub him after this. But if not, like I said, that zone they're in protects him also.
Great job by the Cardinal cheer team. A lot of the students don't report back until let's see, is it
I'm thinking this weekend.
Next Tuesday is the first day of class, so yeah, probably this weekend they'll start coming back in. Enrollment's going on this week. If you haven't enrolled yet,
get signed up.
Get signed up, that's right. It's not too late. Lots of staff to help you out. We'll find some classes for you. New addition to the gym this year that was done over the Christmas break. I don't think you'll see it on the camera shot, but up in the windows where there used to be windows in Cardinal Gym, we now have pictures, I guess, of all of the All-Americans that have been at Trinity Valley.
Picture jerseys.
Of their jerseys and their name and number. There we go, a shot of it. And you can see the different jerseys. And a lot of white ones up there. Those are the lady Cardinals. A lot of those.
Yeah, there's a ton of those. Great substitution right now.
Just like we thought would happen.
Yep.
Hiron hit 2 more free throws there. He's got 9 points coming out of the game. He got 2 fouls. J.C. Washington still leading the Cardinals with 10 points. One of the easier baskets that Lee's had so far this half. Almost that was a dangerous pass, but got away with it.
One thing the Cardinals have done great, they've taken care of the ball. And
they did a good job of
crashing the offensive rebound.
Yes, that, another offensive rebound. And that's surprising because of how Lee's team overall
another turnover.
Has been out rebounding their opponents. Good attack that time by Leon. Leon Gilmore getting a lot of looks from Division I colleges. I was mentioning last week that Mark Price, the outstanding All-American out of Enid, Oklahoma, that played at Georgia Tech and was an NBA All-Star and played on the Dream Team, was in here looking at Leon a couple of weeks ago. That's good to see Josh nail down a 3.
Yep.
Cardinals continue to build on that lead.
That was a great dribble driving kick. They're playing so unselfish right now.
Numbers right there. Good job by Josh to back it up. Offense has been so fantastic. No need to press it. A good shot selection tonight. A good backdoor cut. Lee continues to struggle. I don't know that they've made 2 consecutive baskets down their offensive end. There's another illegal screen that time. I'm going to call J.C. Washington for that.
Yeah, he's a little fatigued right now. You can kind of see.
Yeah, he's huffing and puffing. Tend to pick up a few more fouls when you're tired. 7th team foul, but it was a non-shooting foul, offensive foul, so no foul shots. Both teams in the bonus. Lee has 8 fouls, Trinity Valley with 7.
And Trinity Valley still in this 2-3 zone.
It's been very successful. That time the weak side help came over, but he missed the interception, or he would have had another turnover. And that was Shamik Shepard that almost got that. Good inside-outside action. And on the boards, Lee's just standing. They're not going after the ball.
Another offensive rebound. Second chance.
Trinity Valley working the ball good. That time, Durop Heath gets the rebound.
Well, the Cardinals are doing a good job of getting the ball to the second and third side of the court.
Well, plus they're making Lee work on defense, and that's that's also contributing to the fatigue factor.
Yep.
Isaac Allen charged for the foul. His first, team 8th. But shooting foul will shoot 2 free throws. Tony Farmer at the free throw line. He is a 62% free throw shooter. Farmer, the second leading scorer for the Running Rebs, and you just kind of wonder if the absence of Tim Coleman, that must be how effective that has been on their game tonight. First game without him. Josh Stamps checking back into the game. Trinity Valley not having any problem with the press tonight. As you mentioned, Coach, they've handled the ball well. Probably an ill-advised shot. Not one of the better shot selections that we've had tonight. Trinity Valley's guards, we were talking about driving the gaps, but they're doing a good job of cutting those drives off.
And then also, Lee's only getting one shot. They're one and done, and Trinity Valley rebounded the ball extremely well.
Yeah, after that one series where they had about 4 offensive rebounds in a row, and Coach Bauman called the timeout. Reverse layup that time by Heath. I think he'd have been better off just going in and dunking it. Oh, that's a hard pass to catch right over the top of your head.
Yeah, that was a tough one for Shamik. I think he would have did better by just keeping the ball out and waiting for everybody to come down and clear.
Lee just can't catch a break. Even the loose balls are going Trinity Valley's way.
Yeah, they can't make a basket right now. And some nights it's like that. And some nights it's like that.
Trinity Valley's coming out with the 2-2-1 trapping zone press now. Lee penetrates, beats it, but I thought Trinity Valley was going to get another turnover there, but
I did too. They were sped up pretty good.
Yep. Tough luck for Josh. It kind of circled the rim and went out on him.
Yeah, it looked pretty good when it left his hand.
Yep.
Oh, wow, impressive dunk. Impressive dunk by Duop.
Duop now with 11 points.
Oh, good rebound, Leon. That's a great rebound. Great second effort.
And wise enough to send it back out, run some more of the shot clock. Good move that time by JC. Didn't miss that one.
But it started off with the dribble drive with the assist from Josh Stamps. They're attacking them.
JC now with 14 points, leading all scorers. Duop's going to try a 3, and he nails it. Hey, inside, outside. We were wondering if he could shoot threes, and certainly he can. Duop Reith with the 3-point. Yeah, actually, you know, he's a 41% three-point shooter. So it's one of those guys maybe that. Oh, good thought that time by Leon, but he just didn't get over Heath's long arms. And that's the end of the first half. Trinity Valley with a 16-point lead.
That was a great way to get back on defense for Josh, because he could have easily given up on that play.
Lead at one time was 24 at 45-21. Lee kind of went on a little bit of a run there and closed the gap to 16.
Yeah, there's 2 halves to every story. That's what I try to tell our players, that, you know, just don't give up or get caught up in the first half. Things can happen in the second half.
Well, if we just had some halftime entertainment, Gerald, we could take a break. Anything you want to tell us about the Lady Cards? I know they got San Jacinto coming up Wednesday night, long trip down there. Yeah,
well, we got San Jac at home, and they're always tough at home. Commercials.
Well, we're going to go to some commercials right now, so we'll be back shortly. We're going to hear more about the Lady Cardinals and their next game Wednesday night at San Jacinto after we come back. Second half starts. Before we went to commercial break, we were discussing the Lady Cardinals. They have a game coming up Wednesday night, going down to San Jacinto, and Gerald, tell us a little bit about San Jacinto and what you expect down there.
Well, you know, last year when we played down there, we won pretty handily down there last year. But this is new coaching staff. Michael Madrid was over at Paris last year. They came here and played us pretty decently over here. But I think my kids are getting back in shape after the break, and we're kind of getting in a good flow. And I think we should go over there and try to take care of business. But it's going to be a tough game. San Jac but they're going to play hard for them. So that's why I say it's a new coach, a new style.
Well, and you never know. Wednesday, the rankings come out. Trinity Valley maybe #1. That might give them some added incentive hosting the #1 team in the nation. And whenever you have that #1 ranking, there's always a target on your back.
Yeah.
And Trinity Valley always has a target on the back anyway.
Right. I was going to say we have a target anyway, but that makes it a double target. That's the red target if we're ranked #1.
A lot of pressure on the girls, and they've done well this year. Got a 2-game lead right now in the Region 14 standings.
Yeah,
a little bit surprised, with the results so far.
It's been interesting.
Tyler's been beat by Jacksonville and lost the home game to Bossier Parish.
Yeah.
So Trinity Valley right now, the ladies with a 2-game edge over Tyler and I believe Kilgore. Kilgore's another surprising team this year on the women's side.
Yeah, it's been interesting, this whole region tournament. Region time. What I will say is the girls I have now, they're so young. I don't think they even understand the target on their back. They just play basketball.
You have what, 7 or 8 freshmen?
I got 8 freshmen.
8 freshmen.
And they just don't understand. They just want to go out and play and have fun. And they just don't understand that it's a target every night you play. You're going to get everybody's best shot.
Do you find it hard to keep them focused?
Yeah, because we make good runs, but right now defensively we got to get a lot better. Right now we're a 2-quarter team. And like I said, going to the end of February, you want to kind of be into that 3.5, 4-quarter, 40-minute team. So right now I think we're okay. But like I said, we got to figure out some ways to get some people to play better defense.
Well, that's kind of the key to Trinity Valley's success in the past is tough defense. And the games are won playing defense.
Yeah, I think your championships are won playing defense.
That's right.
And it's a part of the game that we can't control.
And speaking of defense, Trinity Valley, I think in this next half, the Cardinals, the men, need to keep up that good pressure defense that they've had. The 2-3 zone has worked out fantastic for them. I think in that first half, it's caused multiple turnovers for the Lee Running Rebels. I'm sure that Coach Champagne talked to his players at halftime about forcing the ball inside and protecting the ball.
Well, you know what? Also, our press has caused a lot of turnovers. I'm thinking Lee may have had 14 turnovers at halftime.
Yeah, I would say easily 14.
And out of 14 turnovers, we probably scored on probably 10.
Well, and that's the key is points off of turnovers, and we've had several. About to tip off I think I did that. We don't tip off anymore. We have alternating possession. In Trinity Valley, we have the alternating possession start the second half. You probably don't remember tip-offs at each quarter and a half.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you're too young. You're a young guy.
First 5 minutes of this half is going to dictate the tempo, I think.
What was fun is, when you had a held ball and it was like a 6'10" guy against a 6'1" guy, not much of a challenge there.
Here we go.
Trinity Valley needs to good play to start the second half. I can see that coming out at halftime. Need to keep up the pressure. You don't want to let Lee back in this game. Right now you got an 18-point lead. You just don't want to let them back in the game. Trinity Valley.
They start off in a
little bit different
3-2.
look.
Yeah, 3-2 zone.
Found
Great defense.
Tony Farmer underneath the basket, but he was right underneath it and he couldn't do anything with it. That was a interesting attempt by Josh that time. Good defense. Collapsed.
Back in that 2-3 zone.
Prevented him from getting inside. That time they found Duop. Duop Heath inside, looking for a foul call, but nothing there. They stripped him while he was going up with it.
And I really think that ball went off with Duop's foot.
Yeah. Another miss by Duop Heath inside.
That's great defense for her.
And even our guards can go up in the sky and
Yep.
flush it down. That time by Josh Stamps.
We got a clean stop and we're pushing the ball.
It's a good assist by Josh Robinson that time. See how quickly they collapse when Duop Heath gets the ball inside. They collapse so quickly on him that he can't move. Fresh legs can do that. Triple team there. Trinity Valley swarming defense right now.
That's great defense by Trinity Valley right now. Right now we're just showing being a little bit tougher.
Lee settles for a three-pointer. Good drive that time by Hiram Edwards.
He made that look really easy.
He did. He's such a fantastic point guard out of Chicago, Illinois. He's up with 11 points now. Shot an air ball. And Coach Champagne not happy with what he's seen with his team offensively right now.
Yeah, their body language isn't good. Their energy's not good.
Well, like I said in the first half, I think the fact that they played a game Saturday, and I know Panola has improved this year, but Panola handled them fairly easily at Lee at Baytown.
I watch our cheerleaders do this all the time. This is amazing. They're so fun to watch.
I have trouble, just walking on two legs, and and they can do it with their hands. Matter of fact, when I played a lot, Gerald, the lines would trip me. What they call it, the line, the monster. The talented group of cheer team, the gymnastic abilities that they have just astound me, that the way that they can flip and somersaults and all that kind of stuff. Fun to watch, fun group, great kids, great coach. Chris Franklin, the cheer coach.
Chris does a great job with the cheer team.
Call him Grizzly Adams. Good patience by the Cardinals. Ball slapped away. And there, Lee got a breakaway. Got a point off turnover that time. One of the few that they've had. You know, Hiron picked up 2 fouls in that second half and went out with about 6 minutes left. It's good to see him back in there. And I don't know if you want to be challenging Duop Heath inside. He's got quite a bit of wingspan there. But he's just not very aggressive on the offensive boards right now.
Not right now, no.
Trinity Valley bringing it out, setting it up. JC, good ball rotation that time, and then what a pretty shot.
Very good patience. Very good patience.
And I'm surprised that Lee didn't jump out there and contest him on that. You know, JC had shot a lot of three-pointers this year, but the ones he's shot, he's made half of them. That time he reached in and grabbed Tony Farmer. That's going to be a second foul on J.C. Washington. That's the team's first. That's the first foul of the half. Farmer going to the free throw line. He's a 62% free throw shooter. Well, I see, and I didn't know this. I'm learning now that we're showing team fouls on the graphics now.
Yep.
So I don't have to be telling you that stuff. But we don't show how many fouls the individual has, so I can keep telling you that. Good battle that time inside by Ryan Preston.
He called the foul down. I was surprised to see. I thought he was going to call it basket.
Yeah, I guess they called it before the drive started, so we kind of got fortunate there. Foul on Josh Stamps. That's his first.
Travel.
We got to travel. Lee continues to be in a man-to-man defense. Ryan needed to be a little bit stronger, I think, inside of that time. He went up. He's going to go up in there, go up strong, try to get a foul. Good three-pointer, one of the few by Lee.
Well, Lee's making a little run, but we still got a
Andre Evans.
Yeah.
Made that three. Lead was 16 at halftime. Good foul that time by Josh Robinson. You don't want to give him a freebie. Make him earn it at the free throw line.
We got to take care of the ball.
Tony Farmer, 6'8", freshman out of Cleveland, Ohio. Lee's got a lot of size on their team.
They look very impressive in size, but our guard play has been really good.
Although Duop Reith is a sophomore, so he won't be coming back. Out of Mirrabooka, Australia. One out of two for Tony Farmer. Going inside, back out. And Duop Heath just didn't take care of the ball. Got out hustled that time by Leon Gilmore. Good job of Leon going after that rebound. Dangerous pass, intercepted. Oh, hard foul. Hard foul.
Hard foul, but he was going for the ball.
Yes, absolutely. It was just a hard foul.
Yep, he went for the block on the board.
Andre Edwards fell hard to the floor. It looks like he's okay. J.C. Washington charged with that foul. Looked a little bit worse than it actually was. It looks like he's shaking it off. Andre Edwards, 6'6", freshman out of Compton, California. Getting checked out by the trainer. Says he's okay. Edwards is a 60% free throw shooter, so he's going to go to the free throw line, shoot a couple. Everybody gives him a round of applause. I see that that type of turnover every time a lot, Gerald. When you're down on the baseline, you can't find an open guy. You try to throw it over the top, and the defense, I bet half the time intercept the ball like that, and they did it that time.
Yeah.
And resulted in some points for the Rebels as Edwards makes 2 free throws.
We got to take care of the ball better.
Back to a 16-point lead. That's what the half started with. So if we can hold serve, Gerald, I think we'll be all right.
Great rebound. Great hustle.
We're going to call a jump ball and alternating possessions. We'll go to the lead. Gerald, I've shot on both of these rims. It seems like the rim on the west end is a little bit, what'd you call it, more of a shooter's rim or not?
I think so. I'm so glad that's our home rim.
Yeah, you get that rim in the second half.
We get the bounce.
Good hands that time by Josh. Caused another turnover. Josh Stamps, good pressure defense. Got his hand in the passing lane and deflected it.
Yep, Lee is only making a run off of our mistakes, though.
Yes, the baskets they've had have been off of our turnovers. You're absolutely correct. Looked like he got away with a walk. Got a pushing foul underneath on Ryan Preston. That's his first foul.
Yeah, we're not taking care of the ball like we're supposed to.
Lee has not fouled yet this half. It's just the opposite in the first half where Lee had picked up a lot of fouls early. And Trinity Valley didn't get into, or didn't let Lee into the bonus until late in the first half. Oh.
Great pass. Got to finish that.
Yeah, we're got to have better hands in that. Got to have better hands in that.
You got to finish that.
Lee was putting pressure back on the rebound. And whenever you do that, you kind of leave the fast break open, but Trinity Valley couldn't convert. Leon tried to strip in there and get the offensive foul, but a good drive that time by Brandon Jenkins to navigate around him. Oh, we got to run out here. And I anticipated a timeout had Lee converted and scored. But Coach Bauman's going to call one anyway.
Yeah, we got to slow down and relax. We've been turning the ball over too much.
Still a 16-point lead. That's what we had at halftime. It was 50-34 at halftime. So Lee has not made any progress on cutting into that lead. Looks like your girls are enjoying some Happy Meals or something over there. I'm not sure what they're eating tonight.
I'm pretty much thinking it's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
Knowing my crew.
Is that their favorite?
Yeah, they are the Taco Bell crew. Taco Bell and Subway.
Did your assistant coach there, Spence Robertson, did he run to the border for that?
No, they actually, I think they actually got a ride from a couple of the softball players. They hang out with everybody.
Well, I like the camaraderie of the teams.
You know, we're just not being aggressive, I don't think, right now. It's 5 fouls to 0.
Well, sometimes when your team gets up like this, they tend to relax a little bit. And you don't want to do that because that's when you let the other team get back in the game. Brian Preston picks up another foul. That's his second. It's going to send Duop Heath to the free throw line. Reith is a 64% free throw shooter. Duop Reith misses the first. Isaac Allen, the big 6'10" freshman out of Mesa, Arizona, back in the game. Comes in for Preston.
Lee's in man-to-man.
Lee's played a lot of man-to-man tonight. Seems to be their preference. Isaac asking for the ball inside. Good rebound and strong finish. Oh, he just couldn't get it to fall. Strong rebound.
Strong rebound. And he paused and waited for the defenders to get in the air, which was great.
Isaac Allen, 5 of 6 for the year from the free throw line. Nice stroke, nice rotation for a big guy.
That was a strong rebound down there.
Man, good looking free throws there. Sometimes those big guys, they don't shoot free throws too good, but Isaac now, he is 7 or 8 for the year. Hiring average. Well, they left Andre Edwards open out of the corner, and even though he's a 22% shooter from the three-point range, he made that one.
Yeah, that's his second shot from the corner.
He's got 14 points now. Out of control, down the middle with nowhere to go with it. Lee's cut the lead down to 12. That's the closest they've been in quite a while.
But once again, they're capitalizing off our turnovers.
That was, yeah, you had a drive there that time when Josh went in out of control inside and turned it over. Leon Gilmore with a nice shot on the baseline. Are they going to count the basket? We got a basket's going to be good, but we got a hooking foul on Isaac Allen. That's his second. That's going to be a 1-and-1 though.
Yep. You make 2, then you have a chance to give up 2.
Yeah. Sending Duop Reith to the free throw line.
Yeah, I try to talk to my girls always about boxing out, but you can't. The one thing you can't do is hook. It's a disadvantage for the defender. So you got to use your lower body.
You got to move your feet.
And move your feet. You
got to get low, move your feet. Man, that's almost like a turnover. You missed that front end of a 1-and-1.
Yep.
Trinity Valley with the ball. Good cut by Josh Robinson that time. Leads back to 16. So we've gone halfway through the second half. Lee's where they started from. And that's 2 in a row from the corner for Andre Edwards. So, you know, a guy starts hitting, you might start getting any space.
Yeah, you got to get out there on him. And that's actually his 3rd for the quarter. For the half.
Yeah. You know, the scouting report may say he's a weak shooter, but if he starts getting hot, then you got to get out on him. Coach Champagne asking for a travel call. Do it.
Only second team foul for the half.
Yeah, that's on his. Taking the ball out underneath. See if we can do a better job of inbounding the ball this time. There we go. Trinity Valley doing a good job of working that clock. No hurry.
Illegal swing.
Called that on Ryan Preston, I believe, or maybe it was J.C. Washington in the first half. You're not stationary when you're giving the ball up. And the ref's going to call that every time. Trinity Valley turns the ball over. Okay, our fouls disappeared from the graphics. Trinity Valley has 8 fouls, team fouls. 2 for Lee. Leon with an open look, and he misses it. He made several of those last week against Lamar.
Yeah, he shot the ball well last week.
Leon, a 36% shooter from three-point land, but giving up a lot of free throws, putting Lee on the line quite a bit here in the second half. Lee as a team only shoots 63% from the free throw line, so not a tremendously great shooting free throw team. You like to shoot over 70%. Tony Farmer to the free throw line. 64% free throw shooter. Farmer, 7 points so far tonight. Gonna be shooting 2. Misses the first one. When you're on the road like this, you got to be able to convert your free throws if you want to get in the game.
Yeah, like I tell my girls, free throws are free. You got to be able to hit free throws.
And Lee's missed several tonight. That could be a lot closer if they'd been making the free throws. That's the second. Champagne. I don't know if he wants a timeout or a media timeout. But he's calling a timeout. I think, you know, one of the reasons maybe, you know, Gerald, that he calls that timeout, give his players a little bit of time of rest. They had a free throw. They got to rest there at the free throw line. You know, you get like a 2-minute rest here. That's a good timeout call.
And I kind of think he's shortened up his lineup for the second half. I think he's playing about 7 guys. So I really think that he's trying to get them a break.
Yeah, as we watch the cheer team.
But once again, they're only scoring off of our mistakes.
Some of these guys can flip all the way up and down the floor.
Yeah, I have a hard time, like you said, walking
Walking up and down the floor.
Yeah.
Got a shot there of Coach Champagne drawing play he wants to run this next time. As I mentioned in the first half, Champagne has been at Lee College for 23 years, the last 21 as the head coach. He is the dean. He's been head coach longer in Region 14 than any other men's coach. I think Coach Mike Marquise over at Tyler Junior College may be the second longest serving head coach in the men's side.
Well, I definitely know he's well respected across the country. And every time I talk to him, we have a good conversation about maybe basketball or a couple things. So he's always been helpful with me and just keeping the conversation.
Lee College 4-2 in the South Zone. Half a game behind San Jacinto, who's leading the South Zone with a 5-2 record. Trinity Valley trying to match Navarro. Navarro perfect 7-0. They beat all of the South Zone teams. This will be the last South team that Trinity Valley plays in regular season. They play all these crossover games first before they get into intra-zone. That's a tough shot. What's so disheartening for Lee is they played good defense that whole 30 seconds, and Josh makes a very difficult shot.
It made it look easy.
Yeah.
But that's what good players do.
Brandon Jenkins comes right back for the Running Rebels. He has 11 points now. Rebels trying to make a run out of it here. Time is ticking down. You see Josh, and I noticed this last game against Lamar, that when his outside shot is not falling, he's a little bit tentative. You know, if he was making those, he'd probably pull up and shoot that three-pointer.
Yep.
But if he's not hitting, then he's looking for a way to cut to the basket and pick up that foul. But Josh, not a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, but you know what the good part with that is? He recognized he had a bigger man with Duop guarding him and took him to the basket.
And Duop Reith's third foul. Only the third team foul for the Runner Rebs. Josh continues to struggle at the free throw line. Trinity Valley, one more foul there at 9. They'll be putting the Running Rebs in the double bonus next time they foul. That could be critical down the road.
Yep, that could be critical in a stretch.
Josh makes 1 out of 2. Josh is a good ball handler, but you know, at the end of the game, he may not be one that you want in there. Trinity Valley looks like a 1-3-1 now, and they left Duop Reith wide open underneath, and had to get fouled by J.C. Washington. Wasn't going to give a free one up. And you could probably hear Coach Bucket through our microphones about the weak side help picking up. And Brandon Jenkins that time didn't shift over.
Yeah, the weak side didn't drop on that time like they were supposed to, but hey, it was a good foul because he's not hitting the first free throw. Yeah,
struggle at the line. Lee has not made very many of their free throws. They're getting 1 out of 2. You only get 1 point 1 point on your trips. That's not going to be helpful to getting back in this ball game. 7 minutes, time's running out. Trinity Valley needs to continue to be patient, take care of the ball, make good shots, get good shot selection. A good teardrop shot by Hiram Edwards that time. Nice, pretty teardrop over the big 6'10" Duop Heath, and there we got a turnover. Good move by Leon. Did a pump fake, got Duop in the air. And the lead's back to 16,
But
Gerald.
it
Just
starts
like
with
that.
our defense, though.
Yeah, it did. It was points off of turnovers, and we've done a tremendous job of that tonight.
We get our hands on a lot of balls, a lot of deflections.
Brandon Jenkins with a drive. He's got 13 points now. J.C. Washington leading all scorers with 19 points right now. Not sure if that's the shot you wanted with that much time left, Gerald. I think you get a three-point shot
Anytime.
anytime. Trinity Valley continuing to play good defense. And called the timeout. We would have had the alternating possession, but we'll save that alternating possession as I think Leon Gilmore called timeout. No, it was J.C. Washington, the ref said.
And sometimes the players don't know, but it's good. You got to remind them sometimes that if it's a jump ball, we have the next possession, so
Yes.
we don't waste it. But, hey, I'll take that timeout any day.
Full timeout right now. Trinity Valley in good shape. Gerald, I have something called the Forgy 5-minute rule. Have you heard about the Forgy 5-minute rule?
No.
Usually with 5 minutes left, the team that's ahead at the 5-minute mark usually wins the game.
Yeah, okay. That makes –
And it's looking good right now.
yeah, I agree.
But that's even with, if the lead was 2 or 4, the team that's usually ahead at the 5-minute mark usually wins. That's not always the case, but as a general rule.
That's the majority of the case, huh?
Majority of the rule. Now, Gerald, one of the things that women went to 4 quarters this year. And I know you and I have talked about the 4 quarter versus the 2 halves, and I think you're of the opinion that the 4 quarters are not a good idea.
Well, I think it slowed the game down. When I got a chance to watch Division I basketball yesterday, and I'm looking at the third quarter, and the score is 28-20. That's not, and that's the highest level of basketball. When you're watching Texas A&M versus LSU, and the score at halftime is, I think LSU had 15 points, 19 to 15 or something to that degree.
Do you think that there'll be a move to try to move it back to 2 halves next year?
You know what? I think they're going to give it a try for 2 years, and they're going to go with it and just kind of see how it works then. They're going to get a
I'm
coach's
kind of like
call.
you. It seems like the women's game is starting to slow down. Well, here we are with 5 minutes left.
Yep. We're up 14.
We're up 14.
That's a good play.
Good
execution. He caught that in a good rhythm. Great execution.
Much better look than he had the first a minute ago when he took that 3 with a little bit of shot clock left.
Well, the interesting thing is that we're putting them in a double bonus for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
so.
of course he got fouled on the shot that time, but they're going to be at the free throw line. But good thing about Lee's, they're not a good free throw shooting team. Brandon Jenkins shooting only 63%. And I don't even know if they're shooting 50% in this game. Making 1 out of 2 every trip down the court.
Yeah.
I almost missed that one. I think Lee would like to pick up full court, but I just don't think they have the energy. Oh,
Got to finish that.
tough follow. It's a shot that probably was too quick, Gerald. I think I'd like to hold the ball and work this shot clock a little bit. It's 4.5 minutes left. You don't want to give Lee a chance to get back in here. Of course, if they keep turning the ball over, I don't think they have to worry about it. Oh, pinned it up on the backboard. Are they going to count it? I think he got it on the way up, though, myself.
I think he did, too. I think he pinned it on the backboard, which is not illegal, which is not a goaltend.
Right. If he got it all after it hit the backboard, then there would be a goaltend, but he got it on the way up.
But once
Chris-
again, we get deflections
Yep.
and
And Stephen Edwards to the free throw line. Stephen's a 76% free throw shooter, so those are the guys you like to see on the free throw line. 80, 90, 70. We make both of ours, get the lead back up. I don't think we're going to be looking at overtime tonight. We'll get back to the house and watch the Rolling Tide, Crimson Tide, and Clemson play the national championship game. Who you got in that one?
you know what? I'm actually Alabama.
You going with Alabama? I'm going with Clemson.
I think Alabama.
I think we got Shamik Shepard. I think got away with a foul. Oh,
And a technical
Isaac
foul.
picks up the technical foul, slamming the ball down. Isaac felt a little frustrated there. Thought he maybe got fouled and made another mistake by picking up a technical. Ladarius Chester going to the free throw line. One of Lee Running Rebels' better free throw shooters. He shoots 70%.
You know what was amazing was I don't think he threw those elbows intentionally, but I think he was trying to clear a space.
Yeah.
But you also got to understand that you can't do anything like that, you know, to slam the ball down. You know, if the referees, you feel like make a bad call, just give them the ball.
Yeah.
You know,
Got to keep your composure.
keep your composure. This is a game of runs, and you don't want them to get a run.
Right. And, you know, if this is a close game, it could have been a very important turn of events there. Fortunately, you know, Trinity Valley's got a 18-point lead.
So with that there, even with the foul and this technical foul, that was his 5th foul.
Right. We had a similar situation last week when J.C. Watts, not J.C. Watts, I'm going back there to my Oklahoma University days. J.C. Washington had a double foul situation with a player and then got a technical foul. And so that put him out of the game. He had 3 fouls. Referees are trying to sort things out here.
They get 2 shots for the foul and 2 shots for the technical, and the ball back.
Got Duop Reith at the free throw line now, shooting the foul shots because it was a situation where double bonus, dead ball. But they say that
Number 4 is a person that,
was fouled.
yeah, Farmer was fouled. They try to put Due up on the line. That's a coach's trick that we try sometimes.
Well, I don't know that either one of them shoot free throws any better than the other one, but both of them are struggling at the free throw line. I always like it when the player looks over to the coach like, help me shoot this free throw, like what am I doing wrong? Makes a second.
yeah, free throws are just focus, I think, and confidence.
Yes, a lot lack of concentration.
Concentration.
I don't remember where I was watching. Maybe it was Stanford. I don't remember now. But they had the band behind the goal, and the whole band would shift and move when the opponent was shooting a free throw. Thought maybe we could try that here. How about that? Duop Reith makes another 3 over there.
Yeah, they've hit all their threes from the same corner.
Leads down to 12. So we talked about the technical foul and how important that was. So they had, what, a 6-point turnaround there?
Yep.
We were up by 18. Now it's 12. Good, strong drive by Josh Robinson. Now he needs to come in here and
Shoot some, make these free
make
throws.
these free throws. You don't want to give Lee any opportunity here to get it under 10 points. You know, whenever a player shoots long like that, I've often wondered maybe you just need to tell them to just
Take a step back.
Step back a little bit. You know, get back off of the free throw line. Maybe about 3 inches. But you see them, they get right up to the free throw line. Now he's backing up a little bit. Makes a second.
Yep.
And here's another thing about free throws. In the first half, when you have a lot of energy, you might have a tendency to shoot long. And then your legs get out in the second half, and then you might want to start creeping up to that free throw line. Good jump stop, but he didn't make the shot. Tony Farmer, strong rebound and putback underneath.
Yeah, we got to get those rebounds.
Trinity Valley needs to run some clock off here. Work that shot clock to down around five seconds. Wouldn't you say, Gerald?
I would think so. Anything under 10 seconds is good.
We got a foul there, but Lee's got he got fouls to give, but that's going to give Trinity Valley a fresh shot clock. You know, I was watching an announcer the other night, and he said, you know, there was a foul situation that happened, and he mentioned something about, well, they reset the shot clock, and I'm going, yeah, because they fouled. Shot clock resets on the foul.
Great pass.
It was a good pass. Passed to where he was going to be, not where he was at.
But you can't look for the foul. You got to play.
No time to let up here. Lee converts and cuts the lead down to single digits. That's the closest they've been this half. Lee with 2 timeouts remaining. Well, excuse me, 1 timeout now. Coach Champagne stopping the action to draw up some strategy for this last couple of minutes.
But things go back to that technical foul. You gotta think about your team in that situation and not get frustrated.
Yeah, see, that's a big turnaround. You know, you give up a 6-point play basically there.
Yeah. You gotta focus and stay composed, like you said. Have some have some poise. And then when we go to the basket, we got to go to the basket strong. That's what Coach Buckets is saying. You got to make them foul you. You can't look for the foul, but you got to make them foul you.
Yeah. I think the whole gym can hear Coach Bucket tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it's a rocket science to figure out what he's saying.
Of course, the gym's not very many here tonight. Students, for the most part, aren't back yet, so. But we wanted to go ahead and webcast this game. We appreciate the guys doing this. Branson Blake to my left.
Yeah, our IT department does a great job.
Yeah, Jorge
they do a great job.
Palacios behind us here, running the camera from the center. I think Ellery Watson's in there. Miles Pennington was here earlier. Eric Hood down running the baseline camera. Long pass. Oh, we needed to convert that one. Tough miss there. Tough miss. It's hard to see Eric behind that camera. Trinity Valley strips the ball.
You got to take care of the ball.
Slow it down. Bring it out. There you go. Smart move by Hiron that time.
You got to play strong with the ball now. There you go. They called it down on the floor, but at least we're in the bonus now.
Josh Stamps fouled on the drive. We're going to do a free throw line for a 1-and-1. Josh, 85% free throw shooter, so that's the kind you want those guys at the free throw line, the ones that can make them. You want the ball in their hands. Josh makes the first one. got 15 points now. J.C. Washington leading the Cardinals with 19. He's matched by Duop Reith for the Running Rebs, who also has 19. Duop's got to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. J.C. Washington picks up another foul inside there.
Yeah, we got to stop the dribble penetration.
And that's 4 on J.C. Washington.
They haven't hit a ton of threes. I don't really think we don't need to guard number 10 way out on the perimeter because he actually hadn't hit a lot of threes yet.
No, I think their major three-point threat, as we
44.
mentioned earlier, was Tim Coleman. He said dislocated his shoulder against Panola.
Yeah, Edwards has hit a couple tonight too.
Yeah, he did. He came in and made, you said, 3 this half. Lee has tried to make it interesting, but the lead was just surmountable. Still got 58 seconds. Got to take care of the ball. Almost turned it over. Long pass, and he did turn it over. Well, things could get exciting here, Gerald.
Yep, this can be so hopefully not another comeback, but take care of business. We got to take care of the ball.
Maybe a situation there where you might have wanted to call timeout. Now, I know the coach can't do that, right?
Yeah, on the men's side, they can't. The women's side, I can still call a timeout.
But the players certainly can, and they're going to quick basket. Coach Champagne's going to call his last timeout. And this game has gotten to a 2-possession game, Gerald.
Yes.
Trinity Valley's got to protect the ball. Tony Farmer connected on that. He's got 13 points now. Farmer's got 13. Brandon Jenkins with 18. Andre Edwards with 17.
Yeah. They got a balanced score over there.
They do. And then Duop Reith with 19. Trinity Valley, they've got 5 players up there in double figures. Josh Stamps with 15. Ryan Preston with 10. J.C. Washington with 19. Hiron Edwards with 13. And Josh Robinson with 11. Very balanced scoring for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Cardinals averaging 91 points a game.
Yeah, we're 10 points short.
10 points short. They were averaging 83 until last week when they scored 102. Lee coming out with a full court pressure now. They're trying to get a quick turnover. If they don't get it, that's a person right there you'd want to foul, and they missed him. And then they're going to give up, I was going to say, a basket. Do you want a basket in that situation, or do you want to pull the ball out?
Well, you know, he had a layup, I think, so.
You got to make it, though. You
Make
need to
the
finish
layup,
it.
because you don't know what they're going to call.
Leon did get fouled in the active shooting, so it's going to be a 2-shot foul, and he is a 60% free throw shooter, so we need one of these at least. Make it a 3-possession game again. Good job, Leon. Trinity Valley not trying to foul this time. They don't want to let Lee score with no time ticking off the clock. Probably see Lee try to attack the basket. And there we go. Good job. Zip stop by Andre Edwards. Increases his total to 19. And a quick foul. Be a 1-and-1.
Yeah, still a 1-and-1. We got to hit these free throws.
Yeah, good strategy by Lee. They gotta hope that you miss the front end, but you got your 90% free throw shooter there.
Yep.
And he's the guy that you want at the free throw line if you're Trinity Valley. Good looking shot. Ice water.
I think Coach Buck is going to have them stay up there so they can't roll the ball in and run it.
Yeah, that's a good idea, and makes both free throws. Continues to put the pressure on Lee. Trinity Valley don't win the foul. Reith tries a three, misses that one. Trinity Valley running the clock out.
Yeah, this is over.
Trinity Valley's going to come out with a win, 85-77 tonight. Good win. Held
Great.
off the late run by the Rebels.
Great game, great game.
I want to thank everyone for watching tonight. I want to thank Coach Gerald Ewing for helping me out so I wouldn't have to talk so much. Appreciate him so much, and good luck on your road game at San Jac Wednesday night. So on behalf of Ransom Blake and Eric Hood and Jorge Palacios, Miles Pennington, Ellery Watson, this has been Glendon Forgey and Gerald Ewing providing a Cardinal Sports Network broadcast. Cardinals come out with a win tonight, 85-77. Go to 7-0 in the conference play. Remain tied with the Navarro Bulldogs. Next broadcast is January the 20th. And we have a doubleheader here with Tyler Junior College. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
This has been a Cardinal Broadcasting Network special presentation. This has been a Cardinal Broadcasting Network special presentation. This has been a Cardinal Broadcasting Network special presentation.